Celebrating Nigeria at 64 years. Wow! Indeed, Nigeria has come a mighty long way. In spite of all, we are still one Nigeria. In spite of all, we are still that great nation, great people. In spite of all, I can tell you emphatically, things have happened in Nigeria that should have caused breakout of war or, separation, like the Northern dividing to be a country on its own and all of that. But excitingly, I say, God's love has been mighty. God's hand has been mighty. God's awesomeness has been great in Nigeria. Hi everyone, it's exciting to welcome you again to our YouTube channel. This is Celebrating Nigeria. Okay, so Nigeria, officially called the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is a country in West Africa. It is situated between, the Gulf of the Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean. It has a population of more than 230 million. That means it is the most populous country in Africa and the world's sixth most populous country. I remember some time ago when I visited Zambia, I was telling someone Nigeria, talking to someone about our population, and the person screamed 230 million persons, is not a joke. So it's a lot, and I thank God that God has kept us as one Nigeria. Okay, so quickly and briefly, I think we'll be looking at Nigeria is, for the purpose, I think, of order and effective administration, Nigeria is divided into 6 geopolitical zones. They are kind of administrative divisions, created in the regime of President General Sani Abacha. The 6 zones were not carved out based on geographical locations, but rather states with similar ethnic groups or common political history. Because Nigeria, of course, is made up of approximately 400 ethnic groups and 525 languages. So in this video, I try to, select some states within each geopolitical zone for our viewing, just so it's a part of celebrating the unity in Nigeria in spite of the diversity. Because so much diversity, yet we are united, as it were. Whether we believe it or not, I can tell you emphatically, we love ourselves. Whether it's the Hausas, whether it's the Yoruba, whether we are Igbo, there is still in us inherent love for ourselves as Nigeria. So the view you have right now, this is FCT Abuja. FCT, Federal Capital Territory, is the country capital, the capital of Nigeria. Of course, there's a time it was Lagos. At the time it was Calabar, Cross River State. Before it moved to Lagos, and thereafter Abuja. So this is FCT. It's a beautiful place. It's a very homely and serene state, and most people will often say Abuja is for the rich. You make money in Lagos or every other place in the east, you come into Abuja and spend and enjoy yourself, because it's a beautiful place. There is a place that has so much to offer when it has to do with enjoyment, relaxation, of course. So much to offer, because it's a place. FCT, the governor is Winsome Wike, rather, sorry, forgive me. He was the former governor of Rivers State. So he's in charge of FCT, and I want to specially commend him because as I go through FCT, I can see that he's doing a good work. He's putting so much in place to ensure that the place looks good and even better. I'll not be talking so much like my previous videos because I want you to enjoy the views. I'll come in from time to time. Please enjoy the views of FCT, even in this mood of celebration. Okay, so FCT Abuja is under North Central Geopolitical Zone. North Central Geopolitical Zone consists of Benue, Kogi, Kwara, Nasarawa, Niger, Plateau, as well as FCT. So this is Apostolic Church, beautiful place in Jabi. Apostolic Church, beautiful views, beautiful place is in Jabi. Okay, so also Nigeria has its borders, to the north, Niger Republic, to the northeast, Chad, which has Lake Chad, in the east, Cameroon, in the west, Benin Republic. So Nigeria is a federal republic comprising of 36 states and of course FCT, where the capital is located, Abuja. The largest city in Nigeria is Lagos State. We'll soon, see the views of Lagos. Is the largest metropolitan area in the world, and of course the largest in Africa. So this is FCT. Okay, worthy of note also is that the major language, official language in Nigeria is English. Quite well, there are many ethnic groups with different languages. Okay, of course, the central one is Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, but we unite by speaking English. Everyone gets to have a little, at least, understanding of English, and of course, recently the most popular and conventional one, which is Pidgin English. So anyone who cannot really express himself in English can do so conveniently with the Pidgin English. The motto of Nigeria is unity and faith, peace and progress. It's also important to say concerning Nigeria that our president is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The vice president is Kashim Shettima. The monetary currency in Nigeria is Naira. So Nigeria, okay, this is welcoming you to Niger State. Niger is also in the same geopolitical zone as FCT. And worthy of note is that Nigeria gained its independence on the 1st of October 1960. It experienced a civil war from 1967 to 1970, followed by a succession of military dictatorships and democratically elected civilian governments until achieving a stable government in 1999, where there was a national presidential election, and of course Olusegun Obasanjo was elected as president. This is a Zuma rock. Like I said, this is Niger State. Okay, so like I said previously, there are the three largest ethnic groups. Don't forget, I told you we have more than 250. Am I right? Yes, about that. Ethnic groups in Nigeria. But the three largest are Hausa, found in the north, the Yoruba, found in the west, and the Igbo, found in the east. Nigeria's constitution ensures freedom of religion, so it's home to some of the world's largest Muslim and Christian populations. So Nigeria is roughly divided between Muslims who lives in the north majorly, even though there's a mixture, Christians who live mostly in the south, and of course, what do we call it now, traditional religious persons who are spread, which even though they are the minority in Nigeria. Nigeria is often referred to as the giant of Africa, owing to, okay, so this is welcoming you to the next Kaduna State. Nigeria, like I said before, is often referred to as the giant of Africa owing to its large population and economy, and is considered to be a emerging market by the World Bank. Please enjoy your views in the spirit of celebrating the independence. Why is Nigeria so important? Because Nigeria, whether we believe it or not, in spite of all the shakings and all the turbulence we have experienced over the years, it still stands out uniquely, distinctively, globally. So one of the major reasons why Nigeria is so important is that Nigeria, it has the fastest growing economy in Africa. The country, that's Nigeria, also has the largest agricultural output. Nigeria basically has so much to offer the world. That is why I make bold to say that the world truly cannot do without Nigeria, physically, spiritually, economically, and otherwise. Nigeria plays a vital role, not just in the agenda of God, but in the political agenda, economic agenda, social agenda, academic agenda. Globally, we stand out. God designed it so, and it will be so, I believe. With time and processes, we will get to the climax. So I celebrate Nigeria from my heart. I celebrate better days ahead. I celebrate the glories that are ahead. I celebrate what God is doing, because in spite of all that is wrong, I refuse to see the wrongs. Personally, I see God. Every day in Nigeria, I see God. Every day when I think of Nigeria, I see God. I see what God is doing, what He did yesterday, and what He's doing, and what He will still do. Okay, so this is still Kaduna State. Also worthy of note is that Nigeria is the most populous black nation on earth. It's home to the second largest film industry on the globe. It is a creative hub in Africa. Of course, this is very important. Nigerians are known for their vibrant and friendly energy, expressed through diverse creative expressions. Nigeria is unique. So this is welcoming you to Kano State. Kano State falls under the northwest. Okay, I think I stopped at North Central. So let me continue talking about the geopolitical zones. We had the North Central, let me repeat again, consisting of Benue, Kogi, Kwara, Nasarawa State, Niger State, Plateau, and FCT, which is Abuja. Now, the view we have before us now is Kano. Kano is under the northwest geopolitical zone. Consists of Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara states. I repeat, Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara state. Also in the north is the northeast. This consists of Adamawa, Bauchi, Gombe, Taraba, and Yobe states. So when you get to the southern part of Nigeria, you have the southeast, consisting of Abia State, Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Enugu, and Imo State. You have the south, also known as Niger Delta region. This consists of Akwa Ibom State, Bayelsa State, Cross River State, Delta State, Edo, and River State. I repeat, South Niger Delta region consists of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo, and River State. Now, lastly but not the least, Southwest. This consists of Ekiti, Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo State. So Nigeria is full of diversity. But today, in this mood of and day of celebration, I celebrate, unity in spite of diversity. This is a Kano State House, government house. Beautiful, beautiful place. So this is the road that leads to the government house in Kano State. The very clean, serene, friendly, and beautiful state. So in the comment section, I would like to know, how are you celebrating today? How are you celebrating the independence? If you're in Nigeria, if you're outside Nigeria, please, no matter how little, let's celebrate Nigeria. Say a word of prayer to Nigeria. No matter how angry you might feel, no matter how dissatisfied you might feel, no matter how unsettled you might feel, please say a word of prayer over Nigeria. Like I said, you see, Enugu State Governor says it is well with Enugu. This is the spirit. This is the attitude we should carry, especially in this season of celebration. No matter what we see, it is well with Nigeria. No matter what they say, it is well with Nigeria. So this is Enugu State. Enugu is a state I love so much. It's on the southeast geopolitical zone. That is the back view of the stadium, Enugu Stadium. Beautiful place. Another very unique thing about Nigeria is that Nigeria has a very unique weather condition. In between December, January or thereabouts, you have the Harmattan, which of course ushers in, the dry season. That the high points, or we say, of the dry season, which comes before the rainy season comes, beginning from April, May. So we have just the dry season and the rainy season, 2 seasons in Nigeria basically. But as I said, part of the dry season is the Harmattan season that comes at the end of the year, uniquely at the end of the year and the beginning of the next year. So also, unlike other countries like US, I think they have 4 seasons. There's a autumn, there's a winter, there's a summer, there's a spring. But Nigeria has all those seasons within the dry and the rainy season. Is a unique place. Is a place that, I will call God's own country, because God has a unique purpose, as I keep saying and I say again. God has a unique purpose for Nigeria. There's so much God is preparing Nigeria for. There is so much God is doing in Nigeria to prepare Nigeria for his desired purpose in this end time. So this is still Enugu. Beautiful, that's Roban Stores, a beautiful hypermarket in Enugu State. Alright, so this is a view of the entrance of the State House in Enugu. Enugu is the capital of Enugu State. This is a park popularly used for events, entertainment events, church events, political events. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful. Enugu is a beautiful land, beautiful place. All right, so from Enugu we move to Benue State. This is welcoming you to Benue State. Benue State is under, amongst, of course, the geopolitical zones. Benue is under the North Central, which consists also, as I said earlier, of Kogi State, Kwara State, Nasarawa, Niger, Plateau, and FCT. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Very serene, very homely, very, friendly and hospitable to guests. Like I said, please tell me in the comment section, how are you celebrating today? Of course, because it's a national celebration day, it's a holiday. So most likely, many of us who spend our time and our day with family and friends. So tell me about your day. How did your day go? Where did you go to? How did you celebrate the independence? Or you were just angry, or you just chose to sleep, or you just chose to, what did you really do? How did we spend our independence? Please, I'm interested. I really need to know. For me, I spent my day editing, videos for my channel. I made lunch, I made dinner, in the midst of it all. And of course, most importantly, I spent my day thanking God for Nigeria. I love Nigeria. No matter where I go to in the world, I know Nigeria is my home. For me, of course, personally, Nigeria is a beautiful place. It's my home. There's no place like home. So this is welcoming you to Ebonyi State. This is Abakaliki actually. Abakaliki is the state capital of Ebonyi State. And Ebonyi State, like I said earlier, is under the southeast geopolitical zone. If you pass through Abakaliki in the night, you will think maybe you are somewhere close to Dubai. I tell you, I kid not, because the lights are so beautiful. The decorating, I don't know whosoever did it, kudos to you. You did a good job. Abakaliki looks, the night time in Abakaliki looks like day. I don't know how they achieved that, but I celebrate such effort. I celebrate the creativity. I celebrate the government. I celebrate the citizens of Ebonyi State. You did, and you are still doing a great job. It's a beautiful place, beautiful, beautiful land. So this is what the flyover looks like. In the day, it doesn't look too beautiful, but I tell you, in the night, all the lines you see are actually lights. And when they come on, oh man, it looks like Dubai. Just with this light, we could call Abakaliki the Dubai of Nigeria. It's such a beautiful work they did. It's such creativity, very beautiful. Very unique. I commend the governors. I commend everybody that puts that together. Beautiful Ebonyi State. So beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Like I said, the beauty of this walkover and the light creativity is more appreciated in the night. But of course, who travels in the night in Nigeria? I can tell you basically nobody anymore. But those days, the days where we could move about in the night, I tell you, I've passed there in the night at least, I think 7, 8 p.m. It was so glorious, so beautiful, so exciting to behold. So we are advancing from Ebonyi State gradually to the next state. Oh, this is still Ebonyi State. Beautiful place. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh wow, this is welcoming you to Owerri in Imo State. Another beautiful, really beautiful, beautiful place. You know, it's when you get to travel on the road that you really appreciate the beauty of Nigeria. Nigeria is beautiful. So wherever you are, yet again, I would like to say happy 64th independence. It is well, it is well, it is well in the name of Jesus. It is well with Nigeria today. Oh yes, it is well, it is well, it is well in the name of Jesus. It is well with Nigeria today. Okay, so welcoming you to Lagos State. Lagos State is the most, populated state in Nigeria. Yeah, because in Lagos State you get to meet virtually everyone from all of the 26 states in Nigeria, and of course FCT Abuja. So in Lagos you have at least, let's say, 5 persons from all the states in Nigeria. It's so heavily populated. It's the largest city in Nigeria. It's a beautiful place. So, home to the third mainland bridge that connects the mainland and the island. Lagos State is the largest metropolitan area in the world, and like I said before, is the largest in Africa. It's a beautiful place. As I always say, anybody can survive in Lagos State. If you can survive in Lagos State, you can survive anywhere in Nigeria, you can survive anywhere in the world. I used to say also, and I can, I think I am correct, that if you can drive in Lagos, I tell you, you can drive anywhere in the world. I kid you not. If you can drive, wonderfully in Lagos, you can drive anywhere in the world. That is the CMS Cathedral, one of the oldest churches in Nigeria, as I am told. Okay, so this is Lagos Marriott Hotel, one of the most most expensive hotels in Lagos, but I can also tell you is one of the most beautiful hotels. Beautiful, classy, organized, properly managed in Lagos. So this is the Third Mainland Bridge, the popular Third Mainland Bridge. Note that, for the sake of video purposes, I couldn't, but I could talk about all the states in Nigeria. But for the sake of this video, I just decided to select some states, not based on favoritism, no, not based on best or not best, but those that I personally have visited. Is where you visit that you can actually boast, talk about, and you can boast of what you say with confidence. So these are basically the states I know I have passed through. Hence, I have the videos and I can talk about. But on a whole, Nigeria, I keep saying and I say again, is a beautiful place. Every state in Nigeria has its uniqueness. Every state is like, that's why I keep saying we are a country united in spite of our diversity, because there's so much of diversity in Nigeria. But the uniqueness of Nigeria and Nigerians is that we are able to unite as one in spite of these diversities. Okay, so briefly, while we enjoyed watching, what do Nigerians value the most? I would like to hear your own views in the comment section. But for me, Nigerians value dialogue. That is one. They value respect for elders, speaking the truth, no matter the situation. They value studying hard to become useful. Nigerians are very industrious. Nigerians are very hardworking. I can say that anywhere in the world with confidence. We are extremely hardworking. Nigerians are naturally kind. Nigerians are wonderfully punctual and not wasteful at all. So these are the few of the values, I take note of. We believe so much in dialogue. Anything can be achieved in Nigeria as long as there is dialogue. And that means that if you are not ready for dialogue, then you are ready for problems. One of the major challenges governments have had with the people is their inability to ensure dialogue. But the few times that have been dialogue, it has been very profitable. So Nigerians like to dialogue, they like to discuss, they like to negotiate, they like to, agree and give consent, not to be led like sheep led to the slaughter. And I have great respect for elders, especially the Yoruba tribe. So like I said earlier, Nigeria is often called the giant of Africa. This name came, from the vastness of the land, one, to the diversity of its people and languages, yet united. Then thirdly, its huge population, being the largest and in Africa. So fourth and the last by my own research, it's oil and other natural resources. Because, with the resources and oil we have in Nigeria, I tell you, I kid not, we can feed nations. We are already feeding nations with light, feeding nations with so much all around us. So we are already, in spite of the fact that, there are a lot of challenges, but we are a people that supports our neighbors, that helps neighbors, that ensures, we stand out as a giant wherever we go. So this is the Lekki toll gate, in Lagos. So Nigerians are very proud of their culture, of their cultural diversities, and the unity we share in spite of that diversity. The Igbos are unique. The Yorubas are unique. The Hausas are unique. I tell you emphatically, every state is unique. Every tribe is unique. Okay, so this is welcoming you to Ekiti State. Ekiti State falls under the Southwest Geopolitical Zone, same as Lagos, same as Ogun State, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo State. It makes up the Yoruba land in Nigeria. That's a beautiful hotel in Ado Ekiti. Ado Ekiti is the capital of Ekiti State. So the Yoruba makes up the majority of the state's population. The state was carved out from Ondo State in 1996. It's a beautiful place. Ekiti is the 31st largest in area and 30th most populous, with an estimated population of nearly 3.5 million as of 2022 in Nigeria. No matter where you're from in Nigeria, you can go to any state and easily adapt, easily, function there. Nigerians are very friendly, very open, very receptive. Even though, some tribes are extravagant in spending, extravagant in talking, extravagant in celebration, like the Yorubas are known for continuous celebrations. But like I said, it enables their uniqueness. So this is welcoming you to Cross River State. That is the Cross River State College of Education. That is in Awi, Akamkpa local government of Cross River State. Of course, Cross River State is unique, in the south or Niger Delta region of Nigeria. Okay, so south, like I said earlier, Niger Delta region consists of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River Delta, Edo, and River State. Cross River is known popularly as the People's Paradise. It's a beautiful place, known for its festivity. The Christmas carnival celebration that holds every December. It used to hold for 30 days every year. And previously, I don't know about right now, but previously for those 30 days, everybody is on holidays, compulsory holiday. So you get to celebrate 30 days throughout December is reserved for celebration. It used to be the cleanest state in Nigeria at a time, but right now I cannot really say so. But it's still a beautiful place. It's a place unique for culture, cultural diversity. It's a place that could be, that holds the popular Obudukato Ranch, the tourism development initiative. Is a place that holds the popular Tinapa, even though that has been non-operational for some time now. But it's a beautiful place. This is Ugeb. Ugeb is under your core local government in Cross River State. It's also known for its cultural diversity. It's home to a lot of cultural events, cultural uniqueness, cultural heritage. So, like I said, I would like to know, how did you spend your anniversary? Did you go sightseeing? Did you go shopping? Did you go visiting friends? Did you just lie down and sleep? Did you choose to rest? What did you do in today's, holiday celebration? Please, let's talk in the comment section. I'd like to know. And whichever state you're from, please, I'd like you, if you're a Nigerian watching this, say proudly Akwa Ibom, proudly Cross River, proudly Jigawa. Even though your state might not be viewed, please just say proudly this or proudly that. Or, of course, proudly Nigerian. If you're not a Nigerian and you're viewing this right now, just in the mood of celebration, say, I love Nigeria. If you truly do. Okay, so this is Akwa Ibom State, the beloved state of the Almighty God. Akwa Ibom is a beautiful, Akwa Ibom is a unique place. Like I said, every single state in Nigeria, from Borno to Sokoto to FCT to Lagos to Cross River, every state has its distinctive uniqueness. Okay, our condolence goes to the governor of Akwa Ibom State, he lost his wife some days ago. May God give you the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss. Okay, this is Ikot Ekpene in Akwa Ibom State, home to 4 Points by Sheraton. 4 Points by Sheraton is the best, permit me to say, as I will always say, by my own assessment, by my own view and perspective, is the best hotel at the moment in the whole of Akwa Ibom State. Of course, there's a Ibom Resort and all of that. There are many beautiful hotels, but I'm talking about in terms of my own perspective. Every hotel has its uniqueness, but 4 Points by Sheraton, Ikot Ekpene, stands out exceptionally. This is Ikot Ekpene, Uyo Road in Ikot Ekpene. Because after Uyo is Ikot Ekpene, after Ikot Ekpene is Umuahia in Abia State. Maybe with time, I'll do a video of the other states that did not make it to this particular video. So you appreciate Nigeria more when you watch and see what the place looks like. It's a beautiful place. It might not be what it should be at the moment, but I can tell you I have hope in Nigeria. I believe God is working on Nigeria and in Nigeria, and I believe Nigeria will be certainly a better place. So gradually we are coming to the end of this video. Like I said earlier, I would like to know, how did you spend your day? And was it really worth celebrating? What do you think about Nigeria? Well, on the whole, I would like to say, Nigeria, God bless you. Nigeria, great people, great nation. It is well with Nigeria. It is well with the government of Nigeria. It is well with the citizens of Nigeria. I say to every one of us emphatically, please do not give up on Nigeria. I say to the global space, Nigeria is a wonderful place to visit. Nigeria is going through processes that will birth forth a glorious land. Thank you so much for viewing. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, and yet again I say happy new month. Welcome to October. I wish you a glorious month, an exciting month, a fruitful and profitable month. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.